Take this camera away from me! I'm a deranged maniac! Lucario. Hands down, my favorite Pokemon. You know, I don't like giving people my lineup too early. He will be in my lineup. I consider him my dragon killer. You know, he has an attack where I think it's called Dragon Claw. I forgot what it was. Dragon Pulse. And you know, dragons are weak to dragon attacks. He's pretty fast, so he's gonna be, and he'll hit you first with the Dragon Pulse and send those dragons up out of there. You know, even though I do like dragon types, but just in case somebody want to drop a Salamence or something on me, drop the Lucario in there, pop out. Lucario is very weak to a lot of things too. He's weak to fighting. He's weak to fire. He's weak to. I think those are the two main things, and people main characters are the fire and fighting. So you got to be very careful with Lucario. But still, he's one of my favorites. Love Lucario. I loved him ever since I got the egg. You know, the egg and Diamond and Pearl. I think it was Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, Diamond and Pearl. The man in the cave handed me the egg. I hatched him. He was a little runt. He evolved. And, you know, became a badass for me. I didn't start like, you know, some of y'all started liking Lucario in Smash Brothers. I never played Smash Brothers. So I guess that makes me better than you, right? Obviously. I seen the, before they announced the, you know, the whole, you know, tapping the wristwatch type thing to evolve your Pokemon. Before they announced that, this whole, you know, Power Rangers, Beetleborgs, remember Beetleborgs? Beetleborgs type stuff? Remember Beetleborgs? I remember a couple videos back I said I didn't mess with Digimon, I didn't mess with clones, but I did mess with Beetleborgs a little bit. Not too much, but Beetleborgs was cool. Before they showed the evolutions, mega evolutions through the wristwatch. I just seen the mega evolution of the evolution of Lucario. I lost my shit. You know, I went crazy. I had a virtual erection for him. You know, I went crazy. Went on the Twitters. Lucario's got a new form. You know, he's got it, and this is something I've been asking for too. To myself, like I wish he had another form, because it was just baby Lucario, and then it was, I think it's Lucario, whatever, baby Lucario, then Lucario, and I wish he had another form. And I thought Pokemon X and Y was going to bring us a new form. So I was hyped, called my friends up. Yo, Jimmy. Yo, guess what, man? Lucario's got the evolution, son. Yo, Mizzou, don't ever call me again, man. Click. Oh. He was pissed. He didn't like me calling him. Anywho, I'm hyped. And I also see that, who else? Ampharos, the electricity Pokemon. He was a sheep originally. He had a Mega Evolution. And it was some other cats. That dude, I think he's a dark type Pokemon. I never mess with him, but I think I'm gonna mess with him pretty soon. He's like a four-legged beast. He with the claw on his head. Yo, I heard his attacks is off the hook, yo. So I might be messing with him. Listen, I know what I'm talking about. I know my Pokemon. When you guys buy Pokemon X and Y and play for the first month or two, I'm gonna be playing for the first 2 years. Giving my Pokemon to the next level. I know this is just a fad for some of you guys, but for me, this is my life. It's always been my life since day one. Since elementary school, okay? This is my life. Stick to the fads. Stick to the Call of Duties and Battlefields. I'll stick to what I love, okay? Don't just fat my shit up. Don't just come in here talking about this is just, I just come here to have fun. No, this is life or death for me, baby. finish my point. So I was hyped. Lucario has another transformation. All my favorites have a new transformation. Mewtwo has a transformation. Not really a big Mewtwo fan, but I thought Lucario can take him down. As the weeks went by, I started to notice that they announced it was called Mega Evolutions. And they can only evolve by the tap of a wristwatch. Wristwatch. I was agitated. I was angry. And I also heard that it was only for a minimum amount of time. It doesn't last for a long time. He evolves, hits you, bam, and then he fizzles back to his normal form. I was pissed. I was mad. I was angry. Then they tried to make it up by, oh, well, let's look at this, guys. Your favorite Pokemon, the first Pokemon you chose, Charmander. Charizard has a Mega Evolution now. Whee! I was still pissed. I was mad. I didn't hype it up. I didn't hype that shit up for nothing. I was hyping up Chespin. Chespin is a beast. My starter Pokemon. Team Chespin, let's go. Oh, no, I think it's lame, man. I think Mega Evolutions are boring. They bore me. They look cool. No doubt about it. But I just wish that they can evolve to a new form and keep that form with raised stats. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a minimal amount of time to use them. I was watching the GameStop review, and it said that the Mega Evolutions it don't even mean shit, really. It was straight garbage. It doesn't, IGN lied and said it's going to bring so much tacticals. It's going to be so tactitional. You're going to be a tactical tactician with these new evolutional moves. Only because, and he's right. IGN is right, but they're also wrong. How are they wrong? Because Lucario still stays steel fighting type. A lot of the Pokemon still stay steel fighting type. You know the Pokemon that has a kangaroo in his belly? All he does is hop out of the pouch. He just climbs out of the pouch and it says, let's get it on. And then comes back in that mother sucker. Still staying a normal type. The only persons that really have a tactical turnaround is the Blue Flame Charizard that turns to a Fire Dragon type. Taking away I guess with the Fire type, it takes away a lot of the Dragon weaknesses like Ice. Listen, I don't have time for all that. I can get details. I can get real detailed with it, but I don't want to give you guys my tactical tacticians. I mean, but everybody else still stays the same. You know what I'm saying? I think Ampharos, the sheep Pokemon, the electric, he turns into a thunder, a dragon type. It's only like 2 Pokemon. And Mewtwo and X, he transforms into a fighting psychic type. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he'll have any weaknesses at all. He'll have a weakness. I just can't think of it right now. And it's like, it's only a minimum. I mean, when the game comes out and maybe we'll see more cool ones. I'm not saying I'm not going to use it. You know what I'm saying? I won't use it because me, coolers. I don't want to get all hyped up over transformations. I like evolving by hard work, but I just don't want a simple flip of the wristwatch to transform me. The Renegade community just goes crazy over stuff like that. But me, I was just, that's whack. I'd rather work for it. I'd rather evolve my Pokemon and get myself to that level because I earned it instead of the simple flick of the wristwatch. Now, like I said, if I see somebody across the battlefield and he goes directly to Rage Mode, which I know they're going to do. No, I won't do it, Toby. I'm going to work hard. I won't even use it. I mean, I'm just that nice. Stop. Stop the bullshit, please. People... it's not until I say some shit, that's when people want to start following what I say. Oh, no, I would never turn to Super Saiyan 4. That's crazy. And I can't take the bullshit anymore. Like I said, until my opponent across the battlefield transform, I'm going to evil the playing field. All right, you want to transform? Let's evil this battlefield. Pow, pow. Lucario goes Rage Mode on you mother suckers, yo. By all means, I think it's lame. Nothing special to see here. GameStop, I believe their opinion over IGN's. GameStop just keeps it hardcore and rugged and real. And people don't like that shit. IGN keeps its anime community covered, and, you know, catering you to sensitivity bullshit, and I don't like it either. Anywho, we got 3 more days, cool nerds. Leave your enemy codes at the bottom. The best way to get a battle from me is to hit me up on Twitter. If you're looking for me, I'll be on Twitter at all times, scoping the era. Looking for battles. That's what I do. Always looking for a battle. So I can get better. Anyway, 3 more days, monkey. Let's get this thing going, man. You ready? I'm pumped. What we got? What's 3 more days? What's today? What's today, monkey? Wednesday? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, 3 more days. Yeah. I'm hyped.